Hey y'all, I have a wonderful tip for you that I have tried, and I made sure I tried it before I would tell y'all anything. I want it to really be tried and true, and I've been trying this year, and it's pepper water. And I've been battling the squash bugs. They got my squash last year. Thankfully, I got enough to put in the freezer, but I needed something that was not poison, non-toxic, all natural, and that would work. And I guess you could say kind of natural because I use the dish soap in it as well. But it does work, and it has been keeping the squash bugs off. Can y'all hear that thunder? It's currently raining. So I've got to reapply again, but it works. The recipe is simple. It is 1/4 cup of red cayenne pepper, 1 whole garlic clove. You put those in a food processor and you grind them up very fine, and then you take that and you put into the gallon jug like that of hot water. Sorry, my hand just is shaking. I can't hold things very well. To 1 gallon of water. When you get it full, then add in about a teaspoon or 2 of your dish soap. I use the Dawn Original, and it works. Put it into your sprayer and filter it. I would filter it through cheesecloth so that you don't get any particles into your sprayer. And then it has to sit overnight. You don't have to boil it, you don't have to cook it, you don't have to do any of that. And it has to sit overnight, and then you spray it on your squash and your cucumbers and your peppers and anything that you want. Of course, they don't usually bother peppers, but you spray it on anything that in your garden, and it won't hurt it. And I just went and sprayed everything that I've got out there. I was afraid that it was going to burn my plants, but I knew I was going to lose my plants if I didn't do something, so I thought it was worth a try. And I sprayed it. There was no sign that evening of any squash bugs. The next day, nothing. I'm on day 5, and I've got a rain, as you can probably hear, so I've got to recoat it, and I'm going to do that. And as soon as I do, I expect the same continued results, because like I said, it's day 5 and the squash bugs have gone. They've not been killing my plants. In fact, one plant, and I started calling it Larry after Lazarus, is I went out and I waited, I guess the 3rd day, to pull them, the ones that had been got. I had lost 3 plants, and went out there. 2 were squash and 1 was a zucchini. And that zucchini had 3 branches, stems, that had raised back up and even had a bloom open. And I thought the thing was just completely dead. Now the other 2 squash were gone. And I'm from the South, so when we say squash, we're talking about yellow squash. Anything else is called by its name, such as the zucchini or pumpkins or butternuts or whatever it is you like to grow. But if you're from the South, when you say squash, you're talking about yellow squash, whether it's straight neck or crooked neck. But easy to do, non-toxic. Give it a try. I didn't know if it would work, and that's why I said I waited several times until I could see that it was really doing what I thought it was. And I'm so thankful for that. That kind of defeats the purpose to put poison on your garden if you're gardening and trying to keep your family healthy. So pepper water, put that pepper and garlic and the dish soap in hot water. It has to sit overnight. I don't know if I said that or not, but it needs to sit overnight for several hours, at least 8. And then you go out there and you spray it, and then you keep some ready, because you never know when it's going to rain like we're getting right now. So anyway, I hope that this helps you. I know that different things, people say, well, I tried it and it never worked for me. And I've done the same thing, people told me. But this one has worked for me, and I sure hope it works for you. So happy gardening, y'all.